They asked the CES how to perceive that and improve that. And we didn't that's not Woodbury.
So
All right, so this is running off of the hardware off of the computer, or does it have?
yeah, it runs off the computer. So this is a 5.5-inch LED display, and it has a mirror coating on it. So what it does is it gives that like hologram effect. You can see it's like kind of reflecting off of the base unit there. It's got a HD webcam, dual array microphones, and a speaker, so you get that vision, hearing, and speaking conversation going. For the demos, we're using that speaker just because it's like noisy at CES, but at home you could use the speaker that's on the device.
Is the device like touchscreen?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's just inside the box. So no touch capabilities. It has Razer Chroma RGB capability, so it can like plug into your lighting system, volume rockers, a mute button, and then the final product will have a privacy filter for the camera, but the prototype today doesn't have that yet. The whole experience, as I mentioned, is delivered by the computer via a single USB-C cable. This gives the power to the device, the audio, and then also this animation you're looking at here. The animation does have eye tracking capability, so if you like move from left to right, the head will actually move.
Can I
No, it'd be better if you
it
did. It's a little sensitive, but if you can move around it, you can kind of see that.
Okay.
If you move from left to right, you can kind of catch the eye tracking. So make sure it doesn't catch your camera. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it is tracking me.
Is it working?
So,
Okay.
so it's just a head movement then.
It's like a subtle like head movement, but we're also building the other animations into it. Like when we start the demo, it'll do like a little wave. It can do like some clapping and some dancing, and it also have emotive expressions and voice that comes through the AI.
Okay.
Yeah. So fully
are we
customizable. You can like this is Kira, but we also have Zane, who's our male character. We also have the mascot, which is this glowing orb behind me, and then the big display outside. You can see we were working with Faker and bringing his animation to life. Sao, who is this like social media sensation a couple months ago, she's also very excited about being part of our project. And then ultimately, we want to hand the customization over to the customer, where you could upload a photo of your pet or whatever, and then make your own avatar.
So does it have the capabilities to, I guess, generate an avatar out of a photo, like
It will in the future, but like for demo today, we just have the pre-built avatars. Yeah, but we're working on that capability right now.
What are the minimum specifications to be able to run this and say play a game at 1080 and 4K?
It kind of depends on the game. So to be like, just to be very transparent, like most of the processing is the game. The game is going to be like the heavy lift. If you're just doing like asking it questions or like managing your calendar, it's more dependent on having like reliable internet. And then just a decent modern PC. It doesn't need to be anything because we're not doing any LLM or AI processing on the local side. It's all cloud based.
Okay, then it's the camera is for the camera for the eye tracking is on the device. What about the microphone to speak to it? Is it
also on the device? Yeah, there's two. You can see they're like right here. The dual array, so they work together to kind of do accurate noise canceling.
Oh, okay.
You can hear the voice on it, and then you can't see it, but there's a. I'll try to like do it without breaking it. Hold on. But there's like speakers on the bottom too. So that's a downward firing speaker that's been tuned for voice. So it comes through really clearly in like a nice home or desk environment.
I imagine it would. And do you have any way of me? Or are you able to see? I can
demo
something.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me get over here. So that way you can see photos and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll start. I'm going to reset the demo because we kind of wipe the memory after every new person comes in.
I don't want to ask too much cache data.
Hey there, I'm Kira, your fun Razer AI companion. Nice to see a new face. What should I call you?
Hey, it's Dave. We're with some of our friends from CES.
Cool. CES crew sounds fun. What's up with you and the friends today?
We were just kind of curious. What's been trending at CES?
CES had wild AI gadgets and foldable everything stealing the show. Super futuristic vibes. What caught your eye there?
I heard some stuff about some like crazy TVs. Do you know anything about any TV announcements?
Yeah. OLEDs with insane 8K micro LEDs and 100-inch bendy screens blew minds. Picture perfect madness. Seen any yet?
I kind of want to get over to the LG booth. I heard they had some cool stuff. Do you know how I would get there from the Venetian Hotel?
From the Venetian, hop the Expo tram straight to the West Hall. LG's booth is right there. Easy peasy.
So you can see like she contextually knows what's going on today, spatially in terms of directions, and then she's also trying to put that all together in kind of like a fun interaction and responsive thing. So if you when you have this product and you log into your own kind of AI profile, that way she would have more information about you, and then the recommendations become like more fun and personal.
Well, it's definitely very quick to respond.
Yeah.
To pull up all the information. So how is it pulling up all the information again?
So for the demonstration today, we're using Grok, which is XAI's version, but we're designing the platform to be open. So whether you have Gemini or Chat or whatever, you can log into your account, create your avatar, and then you'll have your own personalized avatar.
So it won't be locked to Grok.
No, not at all. We're just using them for demonstration today. Like if you go see the headphones out there, that one is using OpenAI. So we're basically doing like real-time kind of testing with everything right now.
Okay, that's good because Grok has been a little sketch at sometimes.
Yeah, no comment on that stuff, but we're not partnering with them or anything like that. It's just who we had available to demonstrate.
That is a bit of a relief. I did see this thing and I did immediately start backing it because I want to reserve a spot because I want to back this one as well as any other AI companion device because I just want to have a collection of them. I collect a lot of video game anime figures, so now I'm
very cool.
collecting digital figures.
I think that's pretty. Yeah, so that's kind of the feedback we got from the Razer fans. Is like the most we keep hearing is that they're excited about is all the ways that you could customize, and like we're also talking to big AAA title studios about activating their characters. So let's say as an example, you play Halo and you wanted Cortana in there. If you played Borderlands and you wanted like Moxie or one of the other Toon characters in there, we hope to have those kind of characters available as an option.
Yeah, I definitely play, things like Silent Hill. I'd have a little pyramid head or fancy and get a chocobo or a Moogle would be
I haven't heard Silent Hill, but
You
that's
need
a really
to
good one.
collab with Persona for sure.
That's definitely,
Yes.
yeah.
No Teddy. Teddy's annoying. I hate Teddy.
Morgana then.
Okay, Morgana.
So it can also see what's going on your screen. So I'll just show you one more demo. So in this particular demo, Ava will be able to kind of help you with your Battlefield 6 loadout. So, hey Kira, I'm thinking about jumping into a few rounds of Battlefield 6. Can you tell me a little bit about this weapon and how I should customize it?
That M2010 ESR is a beast LMG with solid control at 59. Slap on a recoil muzzle, vertical grip, light barrel, and 1 to 2 optic for laser beam strafing. You'll melt mids. Hey there, I'm Kira, your Razer AI companion. Nice to see a new face. What should I call you?
Hey Kira, I'm about ready to jump into a game of Battlefield 6 with my friends. Can you tell me about this class and recommend a loadout?
Sounds like a blast. That's the Recon class. Perfect for spotting enemies with its motion sensor, passive spotting, and sniper rifle proficiency. For a killer loadout, go M2010 ESR Factory Sniper, P18 SMG Secondary, Laser Designator Gadget, AP Mine, and Proximity Detector Throwable. You'll dominate intel and picks from afar.
Instead of sniper rifle, I'm really interested in checking out this weapon. Could you give me a kit loadout for it?
Great choice on the M433. Solid all-rounder stats there. Pair it with P18 SMG Secondary, Laser Designator, Frag Grenade, and Medkit. Attachments: recoil muzzle, vertical grip, light barrel, and movement laser for beam light control while strafing. You'll melt squads mid-range.
So in those two examples, you saw that she can kind of like see what class you're asking about, and then when you switch weapons, she's able to kind of switch her recommendation and put together like a kit loadout for the gun you have on the screen.
Will this work if somebody is streaming and has picture-in-picture?
It should. It's really kind of independent. Like what we've noticed is that the internet dependency is really critical to the experience. So if you don't have like a lot of stuff, like if you're streaming like HD versus like 4K, that would have an impact on your experience basically. But
is there a way to designate which window in particular for Ava to look at? Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if we'll build that into the final experience, but I can show you just kind of like, this is just like the engineering software that we use for the demo today. But you can choose like the speaker, you can choose the screen, you can choose the camera, the microphone. And mainly we built this so you can like choose the character because we have the two we have is Kira and Zane.
Gotcha.
So like,
Hey champ, I'm Zane, your gaming beast buddy from Razer. Time to get serious. How should I call you? Let's crush this CES demo.
He sounds like a Zane too.
yeah. So what's kind of fun is like when we create these like Razer exclusive characters, like we actually work with our art department to like write a little backstory and like like how old they are, like where they went to school, like where they live, like what their likes or dislikes. Obviously they're gamers too, but all of those like kind of personality characteristics go into what they say and like how they say it. And,
Yeah, I imagine people that have this kind of setup would probably have multi-monitor setup, so being able to designate which window for Ava to focus on, or or Zane to focus on.
Well, or multiple. Like if you're running like kind of like an array setup.
Yeah.
Like I didn't show it here, but you can have it set up where she can see you and she can see what's on the screen at the same time.
Oh, what about? Here's an idea. What about for a triple monitor setup? If somebody's playing a flight sim or a racing sim, can you have a pair of these working in tandem to watch your peripherals while you pay attention to the middle monitor?
I don't think you'd need two of them to do that, but I think one would be able to just see the whole screen.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, we'd have to make sure that we build that in there for multi. We haven't tested multi-monitor, but it doesn't seem that technically.
Yeah, because I do enjoy playing flight simulators, things like Ace Combat and things like that.
Yeah.
And I love all the chatter between squads and wingmen. So it would be awesome if we had a flight sim and a pair of these acting as wingmen.
Yeah, and or you could put the experience on your headset if you want to, if you're talking to other people, so you can kind of, segregate the experience a little bit better and make it clearer. But
Gotcha. And the monitor the monitor on here can it be used as a regular monitor?
no, I mean if somebody like jailbroke it or something, you probably could.
External display. There we go.
Yeah, so it acts as an external display, but we're not promoting that as like a feature. So that because it's kind of like a unique aspect ratio. I'm not really sure what you would do on it besides this, but I think when we launch the product, we're going to keep the experience focused on the avatars.
I mean, that's the thing about tech. People love doing all kinds of weird things that they're not meant to do with it.
Wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
Right on.
Would not.
I think that's everything, unless there's something else that I haven't touched on.
No, you got to see the two characters, a little bit of the on-screen gaming. You saw how she can kind of be contextually aware. Ava speaks multiple languages. I've probably heard 12 languages through here this morning already.
So do you have a retail price tag on this yet?
We haven't finalized the price, but we are putting down $20 refundable deposits if you want to be one of the first people to get it when it ships, and we plan to ship it by the end of the year.
Yeah, I signed up when I first heard about it on day one.
Oh, sweet. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, for sure. I immediately wanted it. Like I said, I want to collect all these guys, and we had been coming by every day since. So like, come on, can we see the thing? Can we see the thing?
Oh, we have been hacked in here. So, yeah. Thank you for holding out till the last day for us, because as soon as the word started getting around, it started getting pretty crazy in the booth.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. It looks a lot better than I thought it would, honestly.
It's hard to convey over, video. It's like something you really got to see in person.
Right on. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.